Hello everybody, we're just going to review really quick how to amend the U.S. Constitution. There are a bunch of ways to do it as we talked about in class. We're only going to focus on a couple. There's 4 ways to do it. 2 ways start in the federal government and 2 ways start in the state governments. But we're going to focus on only the federal government and the 2 ways that the federal government can begin this process and what the process looks like. The reason for that is that it's only actually been done in the federal government, not from the state government. So it originates here, generally speaking. And it starts where you would expect in the House of Representatives or the Senate, whichever legislative body drafts the amendment. And so they would need to pass, both the House of Representatives and the Senate would need to pass it by a 2/3, called a supermajority vote. It would pass the House, it would pass the Senate, or the reverse order, depending. And then it can do one of 2 things. Generally speaking, what often happens is it will go over to the state legislatures. They have both a House and a Senate. And the House and the Senate of these states would have to pass by just a simple majority, 51% would have to pass it. But the catch is that 38 states, 3/4 of the states, must actually ratify, meaning pass officially, these laws by 51%. If 38 states, 3/4 of these states do ratify, it'll go directly into the Constitution. I have within 7 years here. That's not actually legal that it must be within 7 years, but generally speaking, they'll write a 7-year timeline to avoid things like the 27th Amendment, which took 200 years. So that's one way. We're going to kind of step back here, take a look at it. We're going to talk about the other way. So it would also begin with the federal government. It would be approved by both House and Senate by 2/3 at the federal level. And then it would go, instead of to the state legislatures, it would go to the a special state convention, which is basically a gathering of representatives from states. There's an interesting catch here where states really haven't figured out who these people will be. Different states do it different ways. Like New Mexico has a weird thing, much different than Vermont, much different than lots of other states. Vermont will hold an election and elect who these people are, but they are not these people. They are not people that work traditionally with the government. They're supposed to be general citizens who are informed on these issues. So if the special state convention is called, then they need to pass by 3/4 vote. 75% of these folks need to pass it, and then it will go directly into the Constitution. That's only happened one time. It's only happened in these special state conventions, and it was for the Prohibition Amendment. Amendment 21 repealed Prohibition, basically means it overrode it. Prohibition was the 18th Amendment. They needed the 21st Amendment to basically just say that the 18th Amendment was null and void. So those are the 2 ways that we're focusing on amending the Constitution. Hope this helped clarify some things.